Hey everybody, this is Small Trader here, and this is the watch list for tomorrow, January 29th. So we're gonna start with ABBV. We've seen a big gap up there, ramped all the way to 125 and kind of pull back here. If we go intraday, you can see that pull back at the end of the day. What I'm expecting this to do, actually, it will be retesting that 125. If we retest that 125, and then starts like top in there, gives me like a setup, I'll take advantage of it. On the other hand, if it gaps down, I want to see this struggle to go green on the day, and then take advantage of it short. At this point, we've seen a big move up. We're talking about 10 bucks plus. INTC kind of gapped up over this resistance right there and ramped all the way to 50. Now, if you go intraday, you will see this thing is gapping up, or aftermarket is actually going up. So I want to see what this thing is going to do here, retesting that 50. Is it going to come back down, retest and then starts gearing up? Maybe we can take advantage of that long, or we're actually going to lose that 50 and then we'll start looking for a short setup on it. Next one would be RPD. Now this thing was pretty volatile here at the end of the day, and then it kind of started chopping around during lunchtime, holding that 25 once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Then as soon as it busted through it, this thing just moved like a buck over it. So pull back to that 25. I want to see that 25 how it's gonna hold. Is it gonna hold as a top, or hold gonna as a bottom for me to take a trade off of it? Next, MDXG. You can see big pop up, came back down, held that 14 and ramped towards this resistance. You can see at this point that resistance is kind of holding there. I want to see this retest this resistance right there and start topping for me to take a short on it. It depends how it's gonna open. It depends how it's gonna react intraday for me to take a trade on it. You can see this thing. It's trading funny here, so just be careful with it tomorrow. Another one that's trading funny on my side monitor here, TGTX. This thing somehow is a barcode trader. I call this barcode. You can see those days chops up and down. Yesterday or Friday, it just went up, came back, retested, and then it just took off from there. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna trade this, not on a priority, but I want to see retest of that 13. You can see how it topped off here a million times. I want to see how that is gonna react. BSPM, this thing, it just ramped on Friday from 2s to 6, almost 597, sold off all the way to what is it, 330s here. So we're looking at big volume. You can see the volume spike right there. Trade 17 million shares. So I want to see how this thing is gonna play out. Honestly, a ramp pretty high, sold off pretty hard too. So maybe we can find some down momentum a little bit on this name to come back to these levels, or it could be a squeeze. I'm not sure at this point. JD, this is another trade here where it actually closed pretty strong. If we go intraday, you'll see how it was ramping up here, and then aftermarket had some prints sideways. So depends on what's gonna happen. Again, we're looking at that 50 here. You can see support and resistance, and the high a day. If this thing comes down and then starts breaking highs, this thing can go. So this is a safe trade type of thing. I had like a $3 move here from the prior close, but doesn't usually move much. So it could be like one of those trades where you put them in like this day here. Maybe the range we're talking about less than $1 or $1. So let's see what's gonna happen with this as well. This buy is at all-time high, so we'll see what's gonna happen with it too. Depends if it starts selling off. Maybe we can get some momentum to the downside and take advantage of that. As usual, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you later, guys.